I can't afford that coffee. That's how bad it was. And he took out $500 from his pocket and gave it to me. He said, "Will this help?" I paid him the very next day. A client paid me. But the pain of being so desperate, having to go home when your children are looking at you and you can't afford school fees, still lives with him. Don't ever forget how tough times can come back. So every single time I go to a gladiator meeting, I sit outside and I think, how am I going to get this deal? Because right now, that prospect is seeing competitors just like mine. And I never ever walk out of a deal without taking it, without asking for the business. So always remain hungry. Always remain hungry. Please write this down. What's the greatest enemy of greatness? What's the biggest enemy of greatness? Good and comfort zone. Unfortunately, for the first time in the history of the planet, we actually have abundance without having to lift a finger. Before, we had to go and farm the land. We had to trade, sell things, but we can sit on our backsides, open up a web page, and make money. It frustrates me when people think about scarcity more than abundance. Then I realize, actually, scarcity is our natural state. Because in the past, when you farmed the land and you hoarded all the wheat, what would you do? You hide it, wouldn't you? Because the weather could change. The enemy could strike. So why are we feeling the same way? The ones who think abundance are the few. The ones who think scarcity and fear are the masses. So go into your war, go into your battles every single day like your life depended on it. Would you agree you'll have a better life? Let's go like a gladiator. Every single day I think, I'm a freaking gladiator. There's a reason I'm here. I'm not going to be one of the masses. And I ask you to do the same thing. Every one of you. Why is it that one person on the planet can have $300 billion? $300 billion. I think the calculation is if you earn $1 a minute, it'll take you 2,000 years to have $1 billion. 2,000 years to have $1 billion, and one human being has 300 billion. There's money everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. There's money everywhere. Have an abundance mentality. Look for it, seek it, and deliver. Action is everything. Action is, don't just talk. Do I have another one? No, that's it. This is my end of my presentation. Have the most amazing day. Throw yourself fully into it. I went to a Tony Robbins seminar, and they were playing a game in the crowd. And I stood back, then I went in, and I lost the game. And it happened again in the afternoon. I did the same thing, and I lost the game. And Tony on stage said, the way we play the game is the way we live our lives. And until that day, I thought, you know what, I'm an entrepreneur, I throw myself in. But I realized I'm not. I need to know the rules of the game before I jump in. So I'm not a true entrepreneur. Today, trust in me. Trust in the brand, and you'll have one of the best days of your life, I promise you. We have over 110 entertainers. We have 50 volunteers, 50 security staff who've been trained to be nice to you. Okay? So please embrace it. Please